but we're going to take the first look at it. So tag along and join me, and let's see what's inside. What's up, guys? My name's Mike. This is All Things Fish, and thanks for tuning in. Today is currently Wednesday, so happy hump day. Hope your week's been going all right so far. Hope you've got some awesome plans for the coming weekend. I know if you're in the Des Moines, Omaha area, there is a swap meet down in Des Moines this weekend. That's the 14th, 15th of October. And then next week, if you're in the Omaha area, the Omaha swap is on the 22nd. So it should be some awesome vendors there with a wide variety of discus, plecos, shrimp, plants, etc. I was hoping to be able to make one of them. Unfortunately, though, work had different plans for me, but so goes life. However, today we got some mail. So recently I've found a little bit of, not necessarily an addiction, but an affinity to browse Aquabid, looking for good deals, and the box that came in the mail today happens to be one of those good deals. So this box of fish obviously did come from winning an auction on Aquabid, and if you take your time and look and you're patient, you can find some pretty awesome stuff. So let's dig right in and find out exactly what is inside. Now, I'm pretty excited about it, and I didn't really need as many fish as there should be in this box, but for the price, I couldn't pass them up. Now, I'm not going to post any of the seller's information right now, just because they may or may not want that out there on YouTube in a video, but we're going to take the first look at it. So, tag along and join me, and let's see what's inside. First initial thoughts, extremely well shipped. Looks like we've got some styro cut to fit the box. And then some padding to not only act as padding for the bags itself, but additionally act as some insulation. It is October, so the temps have been a little bit cooler. So they did throw in a 40-hour heat pack, which is lukewarm at this point in time. The fish shipped on Monday. Today is currently Wednesday. 2-day shipping, 40-hour heat pack. I would call that pretty adequate for the conditions at hand. Now, let's get inside and see what we've got. Now, they're all the same, so I'm not going to show you bag, but these are L124, also previously referred to as the Paraplego. It is actually Picoltia, so a relative of the leopard frog, the L134. These are the L124 Picoltia sabagi. And just getting into the box, even though they've been in shipping for a little over 2 days, I'd say excellent color, very lively fish. To touch water, feels like it might be a little bit cool, probably high 60s, low 70s. Looks like clean water, shipped one fish to a bag, double bagged of course, so excellent job there. Let me see if I can get you a little bit of a closer look at these guys. Like I said, L124, kind of get an idea of what's in there. We'll get them opened up here in a little bit so we can take a closer look. So far there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. No DOAs yet, so we're doing a pretty good job here so far. Just a testament to the quality and quality shipping habits that some of the breeders on Aquabid tended to have. There's number 11 and 12, pretty good size. Those are about 2.5, 3-inch fish. You can kind of see some of the markings, but we're going to get into those in just a minute so you can get a better look at these stunning fish. Now, the L124, the Picoltia sabagi, does get a little bit bigger, topping out close to 8 to 10 inches. Still no DOAs, fish are looking pretty good. And the last 4 bags looking great. So absolutely no DOAs, well packaged. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and it looks like they sent 1 to cover a DOA. So that's not uncommon practice on Aquabid between the reputable sellers. So 8 for 18, got 19, 1 to cover the DOA, and there were 0 DOAs. So those are looking great. But you want to see more than a fish in a double bag, right? So I'm going to grab a specimen container quick, and let's get these things opened up so we can check them out. So I'm going to throw a couple in a container at a time. Those guys out in there. Just a quick sniff test. Sometimes as fish sit in the bag for extended periods of time, there's waste, and you can actually smell the ammonia or smell a nasty fishy smell. But this water is very clean. I don't see any waste in any of these bags, so potentially they were fasted to avoid that. So an excellent shipping habit. And I'm going to hold this guy up here so you can kind of take a look at that. So pretty awesome markings, lots of spots there. Right. Get another look. Let's look at the top down. So check these guys out. So we've got 5 of them opened up. Look at those awesome patterns. They should have some big, beautiful tails once they get a little bit older. Pardon the dirty specimen container, but even with the dirty specimen container, check out that. The water is about crystal clear, which is very impressive for these fish being bagged up for 2 days. Awesome, healthy fish, lively right out of the bag. Definitely healthy. These are from a quality breeder, quality line of fish. Can't wait to get these in the tank. And speaking of tanks, let's take a look at where they're going to go. So public school math, I originally counted 18, but between the 2 containers here, pardon the duckweed, you'll see that they actually sent 2 extras to cover DOAs. And those are some beautiful fish. Check those guys out. The water itself is clear. My specimen containers are obviously a mess, as you can see. But this 75 has been sitting empty for a while, as you can see. So I'm going to clean that up. And then I think this should make a pretty good grow out for these guys. I'm pretty excited to have them. Got some pool filter sand, so we're going to throw about 100 pounds of pool filter sand in the bottom. We'll fill it up with some water and add a couple of these Aqua Clear 110 HOBs that have been running on other tanks for some filtration for a little while. Let those guys grow out, and with the hopes that I'll have good luck spawning them. Well guys, that's it. Ordered 18 of the L126 Picoltia Sabaji and ended up with 20 of them. Like I said, these fish do get a little bit bigger, so I'm going to grow them out in a 75 instead of a 40 like I would most of my other plecos. And if all else fails, that acrylic 180 is still sitting back there waiting for something to fill it with. So if a 75 just won't cut it, they'll probably end up in there with a sump underneath it one of these days. But super healthy fish, great color. I'm very excited to have them. Many thanks to the seller, and they're doing a great job breeding some awesome fish. Did an excellent job packing them. Like I said, individually bagged, double bagged, and then a well-packed container to get them over to me. I paid for UPS ground, which ended up taking about 2 days to get from Michigan to Iowa. And 20 fish shipped, 20 fish arrived alive. I'd call that a pretty successful purchase. So I'll keep you updated. We'll do a couple videos kind of setting this tank up, showing you how I plan to set it up. And then over the months and potentially years to come, we'll follow along on their little journey in my fish room, and we'll see how they do. So if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you've kept this species before, I'd love to hear what you have to say about them. Love to hear any tips, tricks, whether it's food, water conditions, etc. Leave those down in the comments below. And until next time, I'm going to get these guys set up in their tank, make another video for you guys, so make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications of when that video drops, so you can check them out in their tank once they get settled in. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your fish, enjoy your week, and have a good night.